postseason, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Lombardi Trophy waiting in the wings tonight. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here, and the narrative we are all focusing on this evening, partner, in the franchise's first ever appearance here. Can they win it all?
And we're focusing on it. The country's focused on it. Everybody on the outside is focused on it. But here's the deal, Kate. If they're going to get it done, they've got to play light, not tight. And that is so much easier said than done on this stage.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Taken down by the first-time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Has it at the 7. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
12.
First down. First and goal.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
What's that?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it's too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, I can't repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it was any good.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Goff now on 3rd down. Complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Connects on well to Jameson Williams. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
The throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after, up and good from Bates. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And an excellent effort there sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
On 1, ready?
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He brings it in, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11, 11.
the shotgun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. They've got first down from the 31. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
They've got first down from the 31. Another one for Gibbs. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to go. It's on target to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What? Like 20! DC!
Gibbs now from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Goff to the air now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Counterplay. Brown escapes a defender. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Here's Brown again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 6. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Now along the sideline by Higgins. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, there's never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On third down, here's Burrow. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions beginning their drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
120.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
We go tonight. 180.
Motioning him from the slot right. Back to Gibbs now on second. Across the 45 and still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
120.
Motioning him from the slot right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll pick up a little down the 12-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now gone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Goff setting the throw. This throw is caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This only a chip coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up and free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. He's at the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's gone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Goff. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Motioning one of the tight ends. Again, it's Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Goff now on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. He has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Sorry, Goff did not be
Something
holding
out of that
on to
play
the ball.
for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass. They didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That one complete to St. Brown. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though.
Illegal contact.
On this flag. Bates now for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
I'm not playing. Good Lord. That's that nigga shit, bro. Not me. Yeah, yeah.
to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding it out, and, man, I think we are in for a great game.
Let's get set.
Now Brown, and he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
12. Here it comes.
Here's Brown. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Scott.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll take this one in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, if they don't do that, they turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll try and get there. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
A 41-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First carry for David Montgomery. Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, Gone. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Lions. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gibbs will take it in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will get out in front 17-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. So, from the 37, here's second and 1. From the gun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Bengals on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good. Lions, first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. That is caught.
All you do.
He's in. Sam
Recycle that play.
Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run here with Brown. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 46-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down.
He got tackled before the shit even. What?
It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow going up top. That is
I'm trying to put it. Hey, he's doing some shit.
Inside the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he will slide his way forward
lag
on
switch.
the wet surface for
I seen the little message come up and then disappear quickly when I was throwing that pass. Yeah, nigga, you on the lag switch. Don't get kicked out.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
It's just to try to win a fucking
They
game.
go play action for Burrow. Forced out wide. This is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
All I do is the
Second
same shit
reception
over and
of
over.
this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around, knows what to do. He picked up the 1st down.
That message showed up and went away too
And with the
quick
ball on
for it
your
not
side
to
of
be.
the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Goff to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Louie, like 20.
Here's Goff.
Thank you.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense
Exactly where it was
set up
coming.
in
I had
great
to
field
get it out,
position
so.
inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Andre Yosivov was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosivov. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 10. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin.
All of a sudden now, this nigga, his shit is working fine. Yeah, boy, gonna make me kick you out.
Here we go.
Goff to throw on first down.
That's all. You do the same fucking plays over
And he
and
is out of bounds at the 45.
over. The same
He's got a
shit.
touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We go, Todd. What?
Throwing, Goff. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Wait, 20.
Goff to throw.
Oh,
Pass completed is St. Brown. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Goff. Forced to his right. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
man, get the fuck up out of here.
Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Get the fuck up
Bates
out of
now
here.
for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. Khalif Raymond to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Detroit.
Good Lord.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Let's get set. Time.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the
Burrow working in the pistol. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gun. Start. 11. Right 80. Start.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Start. Right 80.
Burrow to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
7.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. He'll set up the screen to Brown.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's get set. Start.
Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosibas. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a run going left, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is,
that's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here we go. Tonight. Deep. 20.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be taken in on the right side, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack,
Here we go.
there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow. On the run to the right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Play action now. It's Burrow. Rolling right. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Shamar Stewart in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the move left.
All you want,
side, but it's going to wind
know
up
what you want to do.
So I'm not really sure if they would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
That is hard. And he's going going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. That gains an even 60 yards. First and 10. Williams in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Our run here with Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
His kick is good. He got it. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's complete. It's Yoshiva. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go.
Second down. Burrow.
Bro, I seen him jump. Let me throw that.
Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this
Let me
quarterback.
throw that
And ultimately,
jump.
his passing
That's a-
game here
oh,
today,
that's a-
Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
38. Lions 31. Evan McPherson to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Goff. Into the hands of Wright. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Goff to throw. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Is caught left side
Look at this,
by St. Brown.
bro.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Know what the hell he doing? That message keep on coming up. Now all of a sudden that message is coming
2
up.
minutes
Nigga, stop.
in Super Bowl 60.
Keep off the lead.
Back to see this one wrap up after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5.
Keep on
And that's going to set up 3rd
where
down.
I'm going to keep it.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Bruh.
Get the first down. They were forced to go for it.
Nigga do the same play.
They'll drop to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's Gibbs.
Come on, how do you not make that?
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A 2nd down throw for Goff.
Game time. Weak ass nigga. Get up out of there.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Lag switching ass.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Wait, shot. Stop.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. And after 3 prior defeats, the Bengals have finally done it. For the first time in franchise history, they are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pan them down before a minute. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember trying to copy what I do.